Hey folks, Luca at Sharper Trades. We haven't done any of those crypto market updates in a while, so let's do one today. Now we've been seeing a bit of a recovery in the crypto market, specifically with regards to Bitcoin. There was the awful debacle in December that of this FTX guy that sends price all the way down to 15,000. And we haven't seen that in a while, 3 years, 3-4 years. And then eventually it's been consolidating and building this base above 16,000. If you recall, back then I did a video where we discussed dark pool activities that we discovered around on the Bitto exchange. The Bitto, let me show that. Bitto is the ETF, Bitcoin strategy ETF. You see the end down here. That's when I spotted the dark pool activity. It was around 1036, the price level, that the dark pool activity came in. And at that point, it was trading around 1050. And that's this level we were watching in the Bitcoin right through here. So with the dark pool activity, you never know which direction is going to go. And in this case, because of that base, had the potential to get a bounce because of this base, and it did. Eventually, Bitto start rallying, mirroring the Bitcoin. So let's focus on the Bitcoin. We got this big volume increase over the January, end of January, and let's see, January, yeah, January 13, January 8, January 10, January 13. So this nice rally beginning mid-January. A good consolidation. Finally was able to come back above 20,000. And then here on the 20 broke this descending trend line. It's a flag, it's a falling channel since the peak we got in 2020, 2021 at the end of the year. And then a major rollover, multiple waves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pounds. You can even count here, 5 waves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So this is in a recovery effort. And interestingly enough, more recently, a couple of weeks ago, a rally to the target at 45,276. Those blue lines are targets. The pullback, cap and handle. This is a significant pattern. Cap and handle of the channel bottom. And then it went up. The volume, however, as you can see here, is not as bullish as we saw back then in January. So what I'm expecting is price to stabilize above 24,000. And if we step back, we can see there was a big drop here. What was it, in June? Big rollover. Oops, sorry about that. A big rollover. And eventually, if price is able to step in higher, which is what I'm expecting, it will do maybe 2, 3 months, 4 months from now, it's going to come and test 30,000. So 30,000 is my target. I think it's going to get there when we don't know. Now, because the market is now getting, it's approaching the overbought conditions. You see here the 80 level in the money stream, money flow down here. So I'm expecting price to consolidate, possibly pull back. And the support I'm looking at the moment is the 21 SMA, somewhere around 22,700, 2023. And then further down the 50 SMA. That's an important level, somewhere around 21,500. So those are the levels to watch moving forward in terms of support. And the resistance target, we got 27,500, 30,000, and then eventually, if these things start stepping higher and breaks the 30,000 level, which is going to be a tough one, but at some point it's possible, 32,500 and 35. Those are my next targets moving forward. Now, let's draw some other line as well, because we might have a bit of a different pattern. What's this? Before we do that, let me show you the Ethereum, because Ethereum is similar, but slightly trailing behind. So this is Ethereum, did the same thing, very base. We didn't see the big volume we saw in Bitcoin. However, it started to climb just like Bitcoin did. Did the cap and handle formation a couple of weeks ago, last week, in consolidation. Now this one is still below this channel bottom. So I'm looking at this falling channel, and I think this angle is going to reflect in the Bitcoin. So while we are in Ethereum, keep an eye on the 2570 support and the 50 SMA, which comes around, 1570, 1570 and 1550 level. That's what the 50 simple moving average is. Below that, the next support level is this low here, around 1400. And I'm looking August 28, 2022. Moving forward, I think this eventually is going to go and test 2000, which is here the high on August 14. But some work is needed. We need to see more volume. We don't have that yet. So if this thing pushes through this descending trend line, 1900, 2000, 2200, then we got 25 and 27. Those are my next targets. If the bulls pick up some steam, we need to see again more volume, and then those are the resistance if it gets there. Just take a look at what is this. Yes, some kind of notification. All right, so now back, keep an eye on this falling channel, right there, the angle. Okay, now so let's go into Bitcoin. So this angle is now steep, right? So let's change that a little bit to kind of mirror the Ethereum. So if this one mirrors the Ethereum channel, means that we are still in the falling channel. It hasn't broken out yet. So use a little better. There. Okay, so the falling channel, the resistance will be at this point 25,500, like those highs here, August. Again, August 12, August 14, around that time, there was a bit of a lot of tension. The price wasn't able to break it and it went down. So it needs to break through that at some point, sooner than later. If it takes longer, we start seeing some formation, almost like we saw down here. In this case was above the support, but if price start forming a horizontal line, if I can draw that. Okay. And this resistance doesn't break, we see a sideways move. If the resistance is still a ceiling, price can go through it, it's going to roll over, it's going to pull back, right? So watch for the 50. For me, that is the must hold area if this thing pulls back. 50 and then 20,000. All right, folks, I hope that helps. Post comments in the video, in the chat below, if you're interested in things you want us to look at. Post it as well. Subscribe, like, comment, share, do all these good things that help us bring knowledge to others, and trade informed and trade with confidence and with safe. Okay, folks, we'll see you in future videos. Good trading.